good afternoon, or good evening, good morning, whatever time of day it is where you are. I hope you are well. Today is Monday the 26th of June and we're going into the yellow seed energy today. I've got to be honest, I'm quite low on my own energy today, so I might just chug my way through this quite slowly and steadily in the hope that the words that I want to share with you are going to form. Fingers crossed. So, yellow seed energy. So we're in a yellow sign again. As I've mentioned already, the yellow is a completion sign. It's the ripening or the fruiting part of the cycle that starts with a red sign. In this case, we started with red serpent about 6 weeks ago, and we've gone through white mirror, blue monkey, and now we're into yellow seed. So it's always useful if you journal in any kind of way, just to go back and have a look at what was initiating around about the time of the red serpent wave spell, and just see how things have progressed and moved on for you in these past 6 weeks, as to what's coming, what's concluding over the next 2 weeks before we start all over again. And I also mentioned in the last energy report how the blue monkey was the first sign in the sort of second half of the cycle, which is all about creating. The first half of the full cycle, the full calendar, is very much about sort of peeling back the layers, getting sort of stripping back any blockages, sort of unearthing all these sort of stories and blockages that we have in our psyche that hold us back, sort of unravelling all the threads around that. And then the second half of the cycle of the calendar is about kind of moving forwards and creating, and it starts with blue monkey, which is kind of like an exploration of play and childhood and what our heart desires, what's in our hearts, what we want to let out. And then this next 2 weeks is about seeding those ideas and starting to create a foundation for those seeds to take root. And if you're following this with me for the first time, or maybe it's not for the first time, then you'll see how over the next 4 months or so that we've got left, how this theme continues and develops in terms of creating new things in your life, or just new ways of being. So the yellow seed is sorry, I've got a bit of wobble on my camera. The yellow seed is just that, like I say, about seeding and growing new ideas. So it's a great time, a great energy for instigating any kind of new project, whether that's a physical project or something you want to launch, I don't know, something in your work that you want to do, or something, a house project, a DIY project, a new purchase, a new hobby, a new club, anything new that you want to bring into your life. This is a good energy for doing that. But it's also about kind of creating a fertile soil for those ideas and those new projects to grow in. So it's also really important that if we're wanting to create something new, that we lay the foundations, that we create an environment that is going to be habitable for that seed, for that idea. So there's a lot of kind of clearing out going on, potentially. Self-care, perhaps, nurturing, creating whatever it is that you need for that idea to take root and to grow. The shadow element for this energy is along the lines of, again, using the seed metaphor, a seed has a lot of challenges to overcome. When you plant a seed, it can sometimes take quite a while for that seed to break through and reach the surface, because the growing conditions have to be right. If we plant a seed in January, it'll lie dormant for months because it needs the warmer weather and the sunlight and the sort of warm rain to penetrate the earth to bring life to that seed. If we plant a seed in April, when we've got the slightly milder weather and the warm water, and the rain can soak into the ground, then the seed will take root quickly. So if we're planting the seeds at the wrong time of year or into the wrong environment, then there can be obstacles and challenges that make it harder for that seed to break through and to become established. Talking very much in metaphors this time round, but hopefully you'll be able to see how those kind of nature references quite easily correspond to our own lives. I use nature references a lot because at the end of the day, we human beings are just an expansion of nature. We're a part of nature, and we function in the same way as seeds, plants, animals. We all behave in the same natural cycle. The difference is that the way the human beings have evolved is that we quite often, majority of us have kind of forgotten the way culture has gone with all technology and fast capitalism and growth and this fast-moving society that we have, that majority of us have partially, if not completely, forgotten what it actually means to be a part of nature. So a lot of the work that I do is about kind of reminding people that, myself as well at the same time, reminding us that to look to nature for advice, look to nature for guidance, because it's been around a hell of a lot longer than what we have. And there's so much to learn about how to grow and how to be the best version of ourselves, which is kind of what this course is all about. So gone off a bit of a tangent there, I do apologise. But yeah, so hence the nature references, but it's particularly key with this wave spell. So what can you seed? What new ideas do you want to blossom and grow? And the next spin, the next cycle of red, white, blue, yellow will be building on that even further, and we'll be digging a bit deeper. So it's a really good, if you get a chance these next 2 weeks, just brainstorm some ideas, whether that's through images or just writing, journaling. Just have a think about, what you want to bring into your life, what new things you want to change and create. And then if we can establish those seeds in the next 2 weeks, the coming 8 weeks after that will be about hopefully really starting to see some growth and some transformation. Okay, I hope that's made some sense for you. I'm going to leave it there for today. If you've got any questions, you know where to find me. Whether you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, or in my WhatsApp group, just drop a message below. I'm always happy to help. And if you are in my WhatsApp group, we'll be doing some more work on something along these lines within the next 2 weeks. I think I need to do some work myself initially about what I want to seed and grow, and I will share that with you in due course. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.